In this morning's Saturday session, Nikki Lane. Rolling Stone wrote the outlaw country rocker songs are cased in a streetwise modern shell that's as unapologetic as Johnny Cash's middle finger.
But there's a lot more to the self-described highway queen, as I found out when we met up recently in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee at the ranch of the legendary Loretta Lynn. In a blue jeans ad, on her album covers, or in her vintage clothing store in Nashville, high-class hillbilly. It's obvious Nikki Lane has an eye for fashion. She dreamed of becoming a designer, but took a sudden detour. How did you go down the music road?
I always say I was very heavily motivated by spite.
Spite towards a country musician boyfriend.
And we broke up, and he went and made a record, and I was like, well, I'll make a record. And I couldn't play guitar, you know what I mean? Like, even a tiny bit.
But that's never stopped her.
Oh, is this really a small town?
Growing up in Greenville, South Carolina, Nikki took the advice of her high school social studies teacher to heart.
And the first thing he wrote on the bulletin board on the first day of school was "Complacency kills." And I always say that, like, something in that just bore into me.
What do you think got to you?
That sitting around was going to do nobody any good.
She dropped out of high school and in 2006 moved to LA to pursue a fashion career. So did you just show up in California with
$2,000, which I spent on Ventura Boulevard in like a week and a half shopping.
Were you convinced you could do it?
Of course. Arrogance has definitely been a positive and a negative my whole life, you know what I mean?
60,000 miles of blacktop, countless broken hearts between.
She used the same perseverance to land a record deal 6 months after she broke up with that ex-boyfriend.
But the highway queen don't need no king.
Highway Queen is her third album, co-produced with her new boyfriend, Jonathan Tyler.
The Highway Queen is called the Highway Queen because I wouldn't say no to any shows, and the next thing I know, I haven't been home.
She's played 400 gigs over the past 2 years, including last Memorial Day with outlaw country legend Loretta Lynn at her ranch in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. When you started, you probably wouldn't have thought you'd be sitting with Loretta Lynn and singing.
Not even a tiny bit, you know.
And don't come home but drinking with loving on your mind.
Loretta, the coal miner's daughter and pioneering singer-songwriter, felt an immediate connection with Nikki.
Out there on the town and see what you can find.
I mean, it's not like meeting. We just always, I felt like we always knew each other.
Why is that?
I don't know, we might have met in another lifetime.
When they met up again for Saturday sessions, the Highway Queen nearly got a speeding ticket.
We were going about 90 because we were in a hurry, you know, we wanted to get here. And there was 2 cops on the left side of the road, and Jonathan said, now what are you going to do if you get arrested on the way out here? And I was like, that would be what would happen to me. I was like, maybe they could bring Loretta to the Dixon County Jail. You know, like maybe we could tape from behind the Mars.